What's going on, guys? Terrence McFadden, McFadden Electronics here, bringing you the biggest, baddest unboxing we have done in a long time, and that is the Taramps Bass 30K. Yes, 30,000 watts RMS at 1 ohm. And you'll notice here we have this tape measure. There's the 1 foot mark, and it just keeps going. There's a 2 foot mark. Those big numbers on top, that is indeed inches. 3 foot mark, so now we're small toddler. Yep, over 42 inches in length. So, yeah, we definitely got surfboard status, but this ain't no Korean amp. No Korean half bridge here. Alright, so we gotta go ahead and remove this tape. Give me a second. Go ahead and put this down so I can do that and not slice my own fingers off. Alright, we got all the tape cut. I didn't want to just shred up the box because this here is actually going out to someone. Actually, I'm doing a house call, so it opens a little bit differently. Let's do this. Let's flip this over. Nope, never mind. Let's not flip it over. So the tabs are here. Pull them out. It's got 2 tabs over here on the sides. That's 1 on each side. You pop it open, and there you have it. Bass 30K. That's a whole lot of amplifier. Wait, let me fold this back. Let me stand up. Oh yeah, she's definitely a doozy of an amplifier. Alright, so let me go ahead and get on the sides of this thing. I think we'll start with this side here. Just a second, because this isn't exactly a light amp. Alright, so trying to handle a 40-pound amplifier with one hand isn't exactly the simplest. Once you flip it up, you can see you've got your instruction manual and you've got 2 stickers. But what are they? Oh, give me yet another second to pull the amp fully out of the box. Alright, so when you get your Bass 30K and you take the amp out of the box, you get the big Taramps sticker. Lay this across the amp to give you an idea of how long that is. You get a high voltage sticker. This is in Portuguese, that's high voltage. And this is a 12 volt amp, 14.4, same thing. You get your little sticker, and you get your instruction manual. Taramps Electronic manual, Bass 30K, 1 ohm, 1 by 30,000 watts. Alright, so let's flip through. What do you got here? We got technical assistance and stuff like that. If you need technical assistance, the person you need to contact is Mark Kennedy out of North Carolina. You can find him on Facebook. Just hit him up on there. So, let's see here. Bass 30K. Number of channels, 1. Minimum impedance. I don't know why it says minimum impedance on the bass model. Anyone who has so much as even remotely heard of the Bass series amps knows that these amps are good all the way down to half ohm on music, quarter ohm on burps. Let's see, 14.4 volts, 30,000 watts. At 1 ohm, at 2 ohm, you're looking at 17,000 watts is the rating. You got 0.15% THD. Good from 8 to 250 hertz. What about a negative 3 dB? Yep, there you go. High pass filter 8 to 30 hertz. Low pass filter 60 to 250 hertz. Yep, should be about 90% efficiency. It will operate up to 17 volts. Now, something I need to let you guys know. This amp will work up to 17 volts or at half ohms. Don't do both. Don't do both. The higher you go above 16, the higher you need to be above half ohm. That's usually what I recommend for best results. Here you can see the dimensions: 238 by 71 by 1 millimeter. 19,000 kilograms, or is that 1900? Yeah. Oof. Of course, you see it's basically showing you how the speaker inputs are on opposite sides. So we're going to take a look at that, but we're not going to take it out of the box. So if you're using AGMs, it recommends 1,160 amps of oh, look at that. They've added English dimensions. Oh wow. Yep, 41 inches in length, 42.24 pounds, 1,156 amps of consumption. Okay, so yeah, it's basically the exact same thing we just went over, but in English. And like I said, if you're running this amp, you want to have bare minimum 1,160 amp. Value should be around 1,160 amps. Oh, that's at least just for the fuses. But yeah, you want to have about that much amp hours if you're using AGMs. But then again, who still uses AGMs? Alright, so, and I know some people do still use AGMs, but I mean, seriously, if you're running this much power, get you some lithium, save on weight. Give me a second to flip this over. Alright, so here you can see we've got dual positive, negative inputs. 1 aught. Actually, these are 2 aught, not 1 aught. That's my mistake. Actually, you might be able to fit a little bit bigger than 2 aught in there. Let me flip this around and I'll show you the other side. I know it might be a little bit hard to see. That's why all the more reason I was showing you the manual. But you can see this here is your speaker negative output, your speaker positive output. That is something that's definitely different, how they're separated like that. You've got your RCA ins and outs, your gain, your subsonic, your low pass filter, your bass boost, and your bass boost frequency. So yeah, the subsonic and LPF would basically be high pass filter and low pass filter. So yeah, that's it. That's the unboxing of the Bass 30K. And again, I'm sorry for how this. Oh, another thing. You got your power clip and protect light, just like pretty much all Taramps. Oh, and the I'll show you this in the manual. The remote wire on this amp. Where is it? This amp requires. I don't know if you can see it there. It requires 2 remote wires. So there it is. That's your input for your remote wires. You need 2 of them to power this amp on. It will not power on with just one. I mean, it might. I actually haven't tested that, but I need to. So, yep. There it is. Taramps Bass 30K. If you'd like to order one of these, all you got to do is contact me. All right. Thank you. Terrence McFadden signing out.